Now, that winter storm warning in effect for just about the entire state of Oklahoma, as about 4 million people could see these extreme impacts. I do want to bring in Kelly Dunkerley, a commissioner there for Tulsa County, Oklahoma, joining us now live to talk much more about all of this. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us.
Good morning, Josh. Pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Good morning. Well, first off, I wanted to ask you here how you're going about preparing, because I have to imagine that this is probably a year-round effort.
Good point. It is year-round when it comes to training and preparation, but specifically for this storm, as you mentioned, a massive storm coming in. You know, it's been very important for us to pre-treat our roads with brine. So that's a mixture of salt and water. And what that does is allow any sort of to be prevented. And so preparation is very, very important, but pre-preparation really is key to keep the road safe and passable for our citizens.
And what you're looking at right now is our X-RAD radar system. Not a lot of activity showing up, but as we can imagine, over the next, I would say, several hours, we will start to see those extreme impacts there. How concerned would you say you are about maybe road safety, transportation, given this winter storm warning and the forecast for the potential for roads that are impassable?
Well, we're very concerned. That's why we're prepping so hard. That's where the training experience pays off. But forecasts, they do change a little bit here or there, and we monitor those hourly. But we may have a very, very significant snowfall. As of right now, potentially we may not have a lot of ice mixture in with that, and that's a huge key for us. But we're prepared for that ice, and we will be prepared for the snow. We'll plow 24/7. As long as the snow is falling, we'll be plowing it, clearing our roads, and make sure they're safe and passable for our citizens who need to get out. Hopefully those who don't need to get out can stay home, because that's usually safer for everyone.
What about the vulnerable populations there? Talking about maybe the elderly, those who are without homes. What is maybe the city and the county there doing for them?
Well, emergency preparedness is a big thing that we take seriously in Oklahoma, and certainly in the Tulsa area. We have emergency preparedness people who work on that and work seamlessly across lines. So we're talking the county, all our suburbs, the city of Tulsa, other nonprofits, churches, other things that participate in shelters, having warm places for people to go, as well as some food and other provisions. We think that may come into play here, but we've been through that a number of times with massive ice storms in the last couple of years. Of course, Oklahoma is no stranger to that, and Tulsa gets a lot of that, and Texas gets their fair share of those types of ice storms. That's really when it becomes dangerous to transport around, lots of accidents. And so clearing those roads, prepping those roads, and then having those social services available, and the coordination of everyone together is really what pulls us through these things.
For those who are in Tulsa County, Oklahoma, maybe anywhere in the state of Oklahoma or elsewhere in the states that are going to be impacted by this, what message do you want to get across to them?
You know, my message really, the same for all the county, is be prepared, keep a high level of awareness, monitor the weather, because it changes. And these temperatures that we're experiencing, they're experiencing them up north in Minnesota and other places like that. They're coming to Oklahoma. They're coming to our part of the country tomorrow, Saturday, even Monday and Sunday. That's going to be very extremely cold. So have a plan, know where your loved ones are, communicate, make sure you have the provisions, and stay aware, because it can be dangerous, and we'll be out there keeping the roads safe.
Kelly Dunkerley, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Of course, I know you guys are all very busy right now, so we appreciate it. Anything we missed, anything that you want to make sure to add about any of this before I let you go?
Well, going back to the roads, which is a big thing for everyone, understand we're clearing those now, we prep those, and we will be plowing them. We'll be applying sand after that, sometimes salt. And to keep that safe for people who do need to get around, you will be able to. But if you can stay home with your loved ones, and make sure you're safe and warm. That's the key.
All right. Kelly, thank you again for being here with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the time, Josh. You have a great day. Stay safe.
You too.